everybody, welcome to the Not Just Gaming YouTube page. I'm Aj, and today I'm here to tell you my first impressions, no spoilers of course, of the Batman vs Superman movie, which opens on Friday, March 25th. I had an opportunity to see a fan screening of the movie, so I'd like to give you my first impressions, just in case you weren't sure if you wanted to see the movie, or if you felt that after watching the trailers, as I did, that it might have given away a little too much of the plot. And jumping right in, based on my discussion on the show, I felt that the trailers give away too much, but I can tell you for a fact they don't. They're very well edited to make you think that it's mostly driven around the conflict of Batman and Superman going at it. And I can tell you it's not the case. There's a lot of character development. You get definitely a brief origin story to Batman and Bruce Wayne as in this universe. You also have development into the point in which why Bruce Wayne is the way he is. Why is he so dark? Why does he have such an angst against Superman? You kind of get a little bit into that. You also get a great relationship between Bruce Wayne and Alfred as characters. It's definitely a different dynamic from what we're used to seeing on film for Alfred. But I have to say Jeremy Irons did a great job in this movie. It definitely feels very reminiscent of the old comics and the animated series. And even if you refer to the Dark Knight films, where Alfred plays a key, more of a role in the aspect of Batman, not only as the butler to Bruce Wayne, than what we're normally used to seeing. Also, you obviously get more of a continuation of the Superman story, the relationship between him and Lois Lane, and also the, as you can tell from the trailers, obviously the government is not sure if he should be Superman. I don't want to dive too much into it. Obviously that plays a key role in this movie as well. I would like to comment on Ben Affleck's performance as Batman. I have to say, he is definitely the best Batman I have personally seen on screen out of all the Batman films. He plays the role of Bruce Wayne very well. He's got sophistication to himself, tries to flirt with people. He's got that vibe in which he's Bruce Wayne, plain and simple. As Batman, people thought he wasn't going to look the part. I can tell you he got bulked up for the role. He's huge. They have various fight sequences where you see a different form of fighting style for Batman that we're not used to seeing. I would call it very reminiscent to if you like to play the Arkham games. Very similar. A lot of use of his vehicles in this movie between the Batwing, the Batmobile. I don't want to spoil anything else about it, but I can tell you I am very impressed, and I'm glad that Warner Brothers picked him to be the next Batman. Next, we'll go on to Wonder Woman. I have to say, I wasn't overly thrilled with the costume choice at first, but after her Gal Gadot's performance and the way that this movie was made, I have to say that well paid off. I mean, just you have this, you see her in the movie, but if you don't follow the marketing, you don't know who she is. And all of a sudden, it comes to this point later on in the movie where you're just like, okay, this is awesome. Also, I'd also like to comment, Jesse Eisenberg's performance was, I think amongst the internet, there was a lot of criticism that he was going to be Lex Luthor. He didn't look the part. People said he wasn't going to be good. All I can say is it is not the Lex Luthor we're used to seeing. However, I really like the character. Very snarky, very dark, it's very Joker-esque performance. Not obviously in the realm of Joker, but he's very giddy. It's very complex of a character. You can see he acts it so brilliantly. I mean, he goes on to all these various monologues, and it's just, I was blown away personally. If he wasn't it was between him and Ben Affleck as top performers for this movie. The music in this movie, Hans Zimmer yet again knocks the ball out of the park. Grade A, builds into the story so well. There's definitely a lot of Easter eggs in this movie. I don't want to say anything. If you look at the title, it could say enough. And if you follow stuff online, you can tell that they're building to the Justice League. I don't want to spoil anything. I want you guys to check it out for yourself. We will talk about this probably on the show Friday, but I want you guys to really fully enjoy this movie as best as you can. But overall, I have to say this movie is probably in my top 3 superhero movies of all time. I'm a big MCU buff, but I have to say this movie probably gives the Avengers a run for their money. Disney really has to think long and hard on how they're going to approach this, because people didn't think that DC could actually pull off a movie where they started basically uniting the characters at once and then making separate movies for them. The opposite of Marvel, where they did all different movies and then brought them together. But I have to say, Zack Snyder did a brilliant job in doing this. Nobody feels overused. Everybody has an equal screen time. It was just grade A. So all I can say to you guys is go check out this movie. It comes out Friday. We're going to be talking about it on our show on Friday night. So please tune in. You can tell us your opinion. If you have some questions, I'll be more than likely to answer them. Definitely I'll answer them. But I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that's watching that hasn't listened. And also, please, guys, like, comment, and share this video. If you want to see more content like this, please just leave a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys.